Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. And today's topic is about how to avoid data truncation during proc import. To understand this, let's quickly look into a text file in here. In here, I have a text file which is known as fruit.txt. Now let me quickly click on this and see our data. In here I have one variable which is known as fruit underscore name, and there are a lot of values in here. And then I want you to quickly focus on these two values, passion fruit and dragon fruit. And then let us quickly read text file into our SAS dataset with the help of proc import. And what I am saying here is I am saying the data file is there in this particular location. And then now let us quickly run our proc import and see our result. Now when we see our output data, what we will find is our dragon fruit and passion fruit are kind of truncated. Now I really don't want to go into other values and try to discuss more on that, but let's quickly click on this variable and it tells that length is 10. So how proc import decides on this length? So what it does is it looks into this file for first 20 observations, and whatever has the longer length, it picks up that length. So somewhere in here, when it looks into the first 20 values, whatever had the maximum length, it took that length. For our purpose, it is 10 in here. But what basically happened is whenever we have run the proc import code, it has taken 20 rows, and these are guessing rows, and it guesses from these rows and designs the longest length, and then that is what we will have for our variable. Now if you want to look into all these observations and decide longest length based on that, all we need to do is we need to modify our code little bit like what I am showing you in here, and we are going to say guessing rows equal to max. As I said earlier, generally the default of guessing rows is 20. So if we are saying max, what it will do is this proc import will look into this file for all the observations and then decides the longest length, and then it will help us not to have any truncation. Now let us quickly run this piece of code and see our result. And in here you can see that our data doesn't have any truncation, especially if you can see passion fruit and dragon fruit in here. Now before wrapping up this topic, I would like to say two important things. The first one is whenever we are saying guessing rows equal to max, we are telling proc import to look into the whole of the file. Sometimes this might not be very useful, and it might also be very cumbersome if you know the length is going to be pretty standard one, and also if the text file has lot of records. And another important thing to remember is it is always good to use something like data step and then explicitly define the lengths rather than doing something like proc import. That's all for this topic.